Here's a third one, a rotate and grow with a chart using new stone texture on the chart. And the last one, a zoom through the z-axis of a pie chart using the new beautiful wood textures as well. So we have incredible new chart animations to make your slides just beautiful. And in addition to all of this, of course, we have beautiful themes in Keynote. And now we have even more themes where you have these gorgeous setups like Kyoto. You just pick it, and all your slides have this beautiful look of the fonts and the graphics and the backgrounds. Here's Showroom, Brushed Canvas, Venetian. So that's just some of the new themes you can use to make your presentation beautiful in Keynote 09. There's one more feature. It's something you get extra, but it's really cool. If you want a way to wirelessly control your presentation, we have the new Keynote Remote. So what's this? This is an application you run on your iPhone or iPod Touch. You set it up to talk wirelessly using Wi-Fi to your Mac, whatever your Mac you're running the presentation on. And if you have it set up in a vertical mode, it shows you your slide, plus any speaker notes you want. You set it up horizontally, and you see this slide and the next slide. And in either mode, you just flick it with your finger, and that's how you advance or move backwards and forwards through your slides. The Keynote Remote is an application that'll be sold in our application store for 99 cents. And as you see, we've already given it 5-star reviews, so I know it's a big hit. So that's the Keynote Remote, and those are some of the new features in the new Keynote 09. Next up, Pages. So Pages 09, last year we did a lot of work on Pages to make it not only great for doing document designs, but also just a really great word processor. So we focused a lot more on that this year as well, making it even better for the things you want to write. Now, first up, a feature called Full Screen View. Well, sometimes you're working on the next great American novel, and you're staring at that blank piece of paper, and you just can't get time to get started because you're distracted with your email and your stocks updating on your web page or people instant messaging you, and you just want to stop and focus on your writing. So you click the new button up top for full screen view, and then you start writing, and you have the time to really focus on what you're doing because everything else disappears. And this is really powerful if you're using it with a design because you really want to focus on the design, but again, you get a lot going on, you get a lot of applications running, so you just go into full screen view. Now you can really focus on what you're doing. Now, the menus are still active up above, so I can move my mouse up to the top, and there's the menu. For example, go into 2-up mode on the pages and stare at the whole design of my big, beautiful cinema display. And the page sorter on the left is still there, too. If I move my cursor to the left, it pops open, and I can pick what page I'm working on, get back to work. So that's the new full screen view in Pages to really help you work on your writing. Second, this has been asked for by a lot of customers, great outlining built right into Pages. So in Pages 09, you can start working on your document in an outline view if you want. Type your outline. There's control of different levels of your outline, different font sizes, graphics in line with your outline, complete control of this. And like a good outliner, it's really powerful because you can reorganize your thoughts and your sections. And when you go back to your page view, it's all been organized according to your outline. They're completely connected and dynamic. So that's the new dynamic outline. Mail merge. There's some customers that do mail merge with Pages, and they do it previously by connecting to their address book. You can still do that, but now you can also connect to tables and lists you set up in Numbers, and the two work seamlessly together. Some of the products that our customers like to use a lot with Pages, we've made it work easily together with support built in for math type and EndNote. Math type is used by a lot of engineers and scientists to create formulas that they want to use and math that they want to put into their documents. And now we've built an integration between Pages and math type. And EndNote is used again by scientists, engineers, people publishing papers where they want really complicated bibliographies. And that support's built in too. So those work seamlessly together now. And of course, one of the great things about Pages is beautiful templates so that you can create gorgeous documents, but really simply. So we have even more templates now for newsletters, beautiful new poster templates. You can create really fun flyers. We've got certificates, really great things to use in education. and business correspondence with envelopes and letters and business cards you can create. So those are just some of the templates in the new Pages, and that's Pages 09. And the third product in iWork 09, Numbers. Now last year, Numbers was the first time we brought it out, version 1.0, and customers really liked it because finally it was a fun, easy-to-use spreadsheet done the Apple way. So this year we focused on really filling out all those features customers tell us they wanted added to make it even more powerful in the spreadsheet they can choose to use all the time. And that's what we've done. So for example, in Numbers 09, we've added table categories. A lot of the data you add into a spreadsheet is actually a table. For example, this might be a list of kids trying out for the Little League in your town. You've got a long table you've entered with all their names and their position, and someone asks you, well, how many catchers and pitchers do we have? We need to figure out how many teams we can make. Oh, you need to reorganize your table. You didn't build it that way. Well, now you can pull down on a column, and there's a new categorize by this column choice. And you can reorganize your table by whatever column you want. So we'll categorize by the position column. We'll add a subtotal. And now you've automatically created a table based on that column as opposed to how you had it organized by name before. And you can dynamically switch around any categorization you want. It's simple, but really powerful way to make your tables more useful. The most requested feature for advanced spreadsheet users was more powerful formulas with more functions. And we've added those in Numbers 09. There are over 250 functions now, but they're really easy to find and understand because we have this new function view. There's a list of all the functions you can type in and do a search for the function you're looking for. You get a nice description underneath so you can understand the function, what it does, and the variables it has. And when you paste it into your formula, it's done in a really easy to understand way. You see the function, you see the variables, you see descriptions of them. When you pass your mouse over them, you get a tooltip telling you what that variable does. When you start to hook up your spreadsheet to it and click on fields, it puts the name of that field into the variable so it's easy to see. And it's all color-coded so you see how it connects up. That's just a few of the ways that we've made formulas and functions more powerful and easy to use. There's some advanced chart options. Had a lot of interest in more features in charting. So we have mixed chart types. We have charts with multiple axes. We have trend lines and error bars. So these things have been really important to people doing financial charts or doing scientific charts. It gives them the tools they need to do some really advanced reporting on their spreadsheets. And a lot of our customers use Numbers with Keynote and Pages, so we've made it so they can link together and you can keep your charts updated. So let's say we have this running club chart we've created inside Numbers, and we cut and paste that, or copy and paste that into a Pages document. And now there's a new linked UI, so you can keep those linked. And anytime you update the Numbers spreadsheet, just by clicking that one button, it's kept up to date in your Pages document. You don't have to go and cut and paste it back together. They're now linked. And unusual for a spreadsheet, beautiful templates. So templates for doing home finance, templates for use in education, templates for keeping track of things at home, like home inventory. So lots of beautiful new templates. So that's Numbers 09. And that completes iWork 09. As before, iWork is $79, $99 if you want to get a family pack for at home. And for the first time with iWork, if you purchase iWork when you purchase a new Mac, you can get a really great deal of just $49. So for me, it becomes a no-brainer to get iWork when you get a new Mac. And iWork 09 starts shipping today. So that's iLife and iWork. We think a lot of customers are going to want to get both. And there's still some people out there who haven't upgraded to macOS 10 Leopard. Don't know why, but they really need to. It's time. And it's actually needed for the new iLife. And so some customers will look at it and say, well, I've got to go purchase all three. I'm not sure I want to do that yet. Well, we've made that really an easy choice for them because there's a new product called a Mac box set, where they can just get all the software in one box at a really nice deal for $169. So the Mac box set will ship in late January when iLife is also finished in shipping. So they'll ship as part of that. So that's iWork. Now there's one other thing we're doing with iWork that I'm really excited